Hi everyone. Today I am giving you information on the topic color vision. So let's move to its description. Color vision is the ability of the animals to perceive difference between the light composed of different wavelength independent of intensity. Color vision is the ability of the animals so they can perceive the difference between light composed of different wavelength independent of intensity. Okay, so in simple words, if you can say that this is the ability of the animals so that they can see the different colors. Okay, a normal person can perceive up to 1 million different shades of color. If a person is normal, then with the help of our eyes we can see the 1 million different shades of colors. Next one, our eyes acts like a camera. Okay, the frontal part has a lens. Its job is to focus image on the inside back of the retina. Let's see. This is an eye. Okay. This is the lens. This is considered as the frontal part and that is considered as the back part. Okay. So the frontal part, which is a lens, it acts like a camera. This lens acts like a camera and this is the cornea. The function of the both is to focus an image on the retina. Okay, this is the retina. This whole is the retina, but at this part which is highlighted here there is a macula. At this part the image get focused and then the image is formed. The light rays get focused and the image is formed on this part, then we can see the things. So in this way our eyes acts like a camera. It is curved with the special nerve cells that contains pigments react to light. Now at this part, what is special here, now this part is enlarged here. Here the special pigments are present. Okay, here the pigments are present. Now you can see that there are the different types of cells. These black and white, black gray cells are known as rods. Okay, how we can recognize them? Rod is made up of two colors, white strips and black is the rod. Okay, next one is the cones. Cones have the colors. C stands for cone and C stands for colors. Now the cones have three different colors: green, red and blue. These are the special nerve cells that contains pigment. These consist of the pigments, those react to light and then we can perceive up to 1 million different shades of colors. Normal color individuals are trichromates, which means they have three different color sensitive cones present on the retina. Now the normal color individuals, those humans which can perceive every color, 1 billion different shades of colors, these are known as trichromates. Why these are known as trichromates? Because three colors are present here: green, red as well as blue. That is why they are known as trichromates. With the help of three colors we can perceive the different 1 million different shades of colors. Okay, so these are present on the retina. First one is the red, second one is the green and the third one is the blue. Next one, types of cells. There are only two types of cells which are present on the retina and with the help of them we can see the whole world as a colorful. Next one, rods. Now the rods are responsible for scotopic vision. The word scotopic means dim vision, night vision. They work in the dim light conditions and allow us to see at night. Rods help us to see at the dim light conditions. For example, at night, when the all lights are turned off, then we can identify the things. Okay. By looking in the dim light, instantly it looks dark. Then after a couple of seconds, we are able to identify things. Now when the rods help us, rods get activated in the dim light conditions. Okay, when it looks dark at everywhere, then after a couple of seconds we are able to identify the different things. At that time rods can work. They can only work in the dim light conditions. Okay, they are located in the peripheral region. Now what is peripheral? The peripheral means side region. Here you can see this is the side area and this is the side area. These are located at the peripheral region. Okay, if you can move to this, then here you can see that these all are the peripheral area, but this get magnified here. In this, these are considered as the peripheral region at the side area. Okay, at the side area the roads are present, but at the side area roads are present. At the central area the cones are present. Let's move to the next. There are 92 to 100 million rods in the human eye. They are very much in number. 92 to 100 million rods are present in the human eye. Rods have low activation. Why they have low activation? Because they get instantly, we will find that it looks dark, then after a couple of seconds we are able to identify things. That means they have low activation. They work slowly. Size of rods is 2 microns in diameter. Their size is too small. Next one, pigments of rods. Rods consist of only one kind of pigment. They are very sensitive to light and allow us to see at night. Okay, they are too sensitive to light and allow us to see at night. When there is absence of rods, then we are not be able to see at the dim light conditions or at the night conditions. Next one, let's move to the cones. Cones are responsible for photopic vision. Photopic means in the bright light condition, in the light condition or colored condition. They work in the bright light condition and allow us to see at the daytime. Okay, if the cones are present, then we are able to see at the daytime conditions or at the bright light conditions. There are 6 to 7 million cones in the human eye. Okay, so here you can see the number of cones are less and the number of rods are more. So that's why there are 6 to 7 billions of cones in the human eye. They are responsible for central vision. Okay, they are present in the center, then they are responsible for giving us the central vision. That is why there is a fast activation, because these are present at the central area. Size of the rod is 3 microns in diameter only. Ratio between rods and cones is 20:1. This means when the 20 rod cells are present, only one cone is present. Okay, rods are more in number and the cones are lesser in number. Let's move to the pigments of cones. Now cones have three kinds of pigments: long cones, medium cones and the small cones. On the basis of their wavelength of light, they can perceive different wavelength of light independent of intensity. On the basis of that, they are divided into long cones. Now long cones are red cones. They absorb long wavelength of light. Okay, long wavelength of light they can perceive. Red colored cones. Medium cones are greens. They absorb medium wavelength of light. Okay, small cones are blue. They absorb the small wavelength of light. Okay, so this was the end of the video. Thanks for your patience listening.